Rouse's Markets is voted best grocery store in New Orleans, best grocery store in Baton Rouge, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Thibodeau, Houma, Hammond, Lake Charles, Mobile, year after year. Thank you for choosing us best grocery store on the Gulf Coast. Number one. Thank you.
Thank you.
The number one grocery store
In Mississippi, Alabama,
Louisiana. 1 million customers a week can't be wrong. Welcome to Rouse's.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And you know, it's this time of year that we get a chance to do some of these fall events. One of these, very special because it's supporting an area that's really, really needs it as it relates to autism. And we welcome to the program Ms. Dawn Spinella. Dawn, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So very exciting that you guys are a part of the Autism Society and y'all are that Bayou region of it. Tell us a little bit about that and the parishes you service.
We service St. Mary, Assumption, Terrebonne, and Lafourche. We are an affiliate of the national organization Autism Society, and we've been around since 2001.
Oh, wow, 2001. And so trivia night is something that you guys have been doing for the last 7 years. This will be the 8th year. And so this 8th annual trivia night will take place on August 17th, 2024. Doors are going to open about 5 p.m. The game is going to start at 6. It's at the Municipal Auditorium down in Morgan City, which is 728 Myrtle Street in Morgan City. Of course, 70380. Teams are $25 per person or $150 for a 6-person team for a table. The maximum of people that can be on a team is 6. And to register, you can go online at the BayouAutism.org. Or if you have any questions, you can send an email to BayouAutism@yahoo.com. And seating is limited. I got to tell you, trivia nights are very popular. And we've got some teams that travel all over. There's some teams that travel all over the state even. I'm sure you've seen that over the years with your trivia night, right?
Yes, we have. And it's a lot of fun. You don't realize how much you actually know till you go to one of these events, because I get a lot of, I'm not good at trivia, or I don't know these questions things, but you would be surprised.
Yeah.
And everybody leaves laughing and saying they're coming back next year and can't wait for it. And
right.
It's really
Yeah, and so it's a fun time, and that's a really good thing. And that's why it's a team event. You know, it's almost like that golf thing. You may not be able to play golf very well, but you may be able to play golf with 5 other people that play really well. I will tell you, one of the more popular teams is I was very fortunate enough to host these 6 or 7 times now in my career. And so since I've been able to host them, some of the people on those teams asked me to be on their team for a different trivia night. And, you know, it's really interesting. You said you don't know what you know until you do one of these. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know until you've been on one of these teams. But it's always a good night, and it's always a lot of fun, and it's a great deal of importance for the support that it is for the Autism Society. The other thing is they're going to have food and drinks available for sale. They're also going to be able to have a silent auction. They're going to have wine and beer that's also available. But something also very unique is that y'all are going to have the best themed team contest. And so that's something really, really cool as well, right?
right. You don't have to dress up if you don't want, but a lot of people do. They dress up in different themes, different costumes. They decorate their tables, and we have a prize for the best costume and the best decorated table. And some of them come just to win that because they know they can win something.
Right. And you know what? Quite frankly, it's always good to be able to know that you can win something. You know, I was thinking I would go, if I had a team, I would go as the Addams family, ATOMS, Addams, and everybody come with a shirt that's got their favorite Adam on it. Now, I don't know why that is, but that was just my idea. If anybody listening to this that's interested, that signs up after the viewing of this, feel free to steal that. But we certainly want people to be able to call and do that. Do you have quite a bit of interest already? Tables are filling up, you said, right?
We have 27 tables already confirmed.
Wow.
We would like a few more if possible.
Okay.
We can fit up to 32 tables.
Okay.
The proceeds are going to benefit our teacher grant program, which is we give teachers we give grants to teachers that work with individuals on the spectrum. It could be a special ed teacher. It could be a regular ed teacher. It could be even a therapist. And we give grants to those people as well. And that's what the program.
Wow, I got to tell you, that is awfully special. So, Dawn, being able to give to the group of people, look, teaching is one thing. Teaching with special ed is something else, but teaching through special ed for those people on the spectrum is very challenging. And it's one of those groups of people that you got to have. There's a special place in my heart for people that do that, but you got to have a special place in your heart to be one of those types of teachers or teachers' aides. It's wonderful that y'all give to that organization.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they need it. And in today's world, funding's limited in the school systems. And sometimes you need a special piece of equipment to help this child succeed. And we want to be able to do that.
And so what is it about this particular organization or these particular groups of people that kind of stands out to you about giving back to them as a group?
I have a 26-year-old son that's on the spectrum.
Yeah. And quite frankly, you don't need anything else. Right?
No.
You know the impact that a great teacher can have. And so we've got about 30 seconds left in that. And so tell us a little bit about the impact that's been made with your 26-year-old son.
Oh, he's had special teachers through his life, and they helped him succeed and get to the point to where he is now. And given these grants to the teachers will help other children like him succeed in life as well.
Well, I got to tell you, Ms. Dawn, it's a wonderful idea. It's a great concept. It's the 8th annual trivia night. You can participate by reaching out online to bayouautism.org, or you can go send them an email at bayouautism@yahoo.com. It's going to take place on August 17th. Doors open at 5. Game begins at 6. Lots of prizes. Best theme team, both table and the theme, are going to be honored. They have a $100 note game, which is awesome, a silent auction, and lots of other things. Dawn, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to a wonderful event for you guys.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. That will do it for this particular segment. But don't go anywhere. A whole lot more local programming right here on HTV.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.